Welcome back to Cocktails with Kurt. This is episode 28, where our featured cocktail is In Cold Blood. Kurt, I think we owe our viewers a little bit of an explanation for our recent absence.
Reasonable.
Yeah, this is our first video since Christmas time. The reason for that is that we were thinking about kind of rebooting our video program, making it a little more, I don't want to say formal, but more regimented, maybe a smidge more professional. Then we said, forget that. We enjoy doing it kind of in a fly-by-night way, and this is really for us and for our friends and family. So,
but feel free to share it.
Yeah, feel free to share it. The distribution on these has been limited to our friends and family and whoever they want to share it to. We're thinking about putting it out in the world, but we got to figure out the whole subscription thing on YouTube. It hasn't been working out. Anyway, with that, our cocktail today is In Cold Blood, and the reason that that's our selection for today is that we just had a question recently about Cynar, a bitter Amaro, I guess.
Yeah, it's an Amaro.
Maybe that's redundant, isn't it? Doesn't Amaro mean bitter? So bitter Amaro?
Maybe.
Anyway.
Not all Amaros are as bitter as others.
So tell us about this drink.
Okay, so In Cold Blood, we found it on foodandwine.com. We were looking for something with Cynar. We don't use it a lot, so we wanted to find something new. The origin of it is it's a modern cocktail from the Portland Hunt and Alpine Club in Portland, Maine. It's actually a source we've had for a couple of cocktails recently. So,
but nothing that we've posted before, I don't think.
Nothing
right?
that we've posted, but they've been good. So that might be worth a pilgrimage next time.
For sure, that sounds
north.
like a super cool, intriguing place to try.
It does. So the drink itself is very simple. It is rye, Cynar, and Carpano Antica sweet vermouth. We don't have that, so we're going to be using our normal sweet vermouth, among other things. So, Rittenhouse rye, as we always use, or usually use, Cynar. And the sweet vermouth we're using is the Cocchi Vermouth di Torino.
So it's been a while, so let's just give a little refresher for people. So rye is a type of whiskey.
Rye is a type of whiskey using rye grain.
Right. So like bourbon, it's an American whiskey.
It is an American whiskey. It is very spicy. That's kind of the biggest characteristic that sets it apart from, say, bourbon. Obviously, with rye, it's rye whiskey versus corn, which is the primary ingredient for, or it's the base for bourbon. Bourbon has a very sweet flavor, or a much sweeter flavor, and some of them really taste like corn, at least in my opinion. But rye is a very spicy flavor.
And Rittenhouse is a nice economical, it's good, but it's also an economical choice.
Yes, it's a very economical choice. It's gone up in price a little bit since we started using it, but it's still a very economical choice.
And Cynar, I think I remember doing this last time we had Cynar. It has a big old artichoke on the bottle.
Yeah.
But it does not taste like artichokes.
It does not taste like artichoke. It's bitter and kind of thick on the tongue is the best way I can describe it. But like most Amaros, it's got other things happening with it. It's not just a bitterness. It's not like throwing in bitters.
Okay. And then sweet vermouth.
Vermouths, just as a reminder, are fortified wines. Sweet vermouth is also referred to as Italian vermouth. And
no, so why did you select this type of vermouth? Because Dolan is our go-to, right?
Dolan is our go-to for dry.
Oh, okay.
Dolan makes a very nice sweet vermouth, but we prefer this one doing side-by-sides. And from some reading that we've done, the Carpano Antica and the Cocchi are pretty similar in flavor. So the Cocchi is a more economical choice. Haven't done a side-by-side with them yet. Need to eventually at some point, just to see.
Yeah, we'll put that on the list. All right, make me a drink.
Making you a drink. And me.
Okay.
Daniel.
Well, can share. We're married. We can share.
Yeah. All right. So this is one we make right in the glass.
Well, that's unusual. Have we done that before?
I don't think we did that with the old fashioned. That is the only other place that we would do that. So I've had ice in the fridge.
In the fridge?
Well, because the freezer's over there.
Okay, so...
And it stays unmelty longer in the fridge than on the counter.
That's true. That's true. So I think we should just kind of reiterate that you're making one drink, but you're going to put it into 2 glasses.
Yes.
So that we can share it.
Yes. So...
astute viewers will notice that normally you make 2 drinks, one for each of us, but, got to cut back and all that, right?
It's good for us.
Yeah.
So, it is equal parts rye, Cynar, and vermouth. So I'm going to, the standard recipe is 1 ounce each part. I'm going to do half an ounce in each glass. So half an ounce of rye.
Oh, this is an easy one to split like that then.
Yeah, very easy. And then half ounce of Cynar.
Yeah, so, in the end, we decided that kind of this more fly-by-night, informal, easygoing video approach was the way we wanted to do it, even if that meant that occasionally our viewers would be subjected to our cats complaining or the oven preheating or the dryer being being unbalanced or whatever. Although we did get a new dryer and a new washer, so
Yeah, they
that whole unbalanced thing shouldn't be as bad.
Half ounce each of sweet vermouth. And again, 1 part, 1 part, 1 part. And a lemon twist.
What you're doing there, I think, requires a bit of skill. I ended up taking half my fingernail off last time I tried that. Kurt had a little mishap this week where he hurt his foot, and so I was in charge of the drinks. And let's just say we're all glad that Kurt's back on his feet for a variety of reasons.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so a little bit of sweet vermouth, twist of lemon, expressing the oils, and then a sprinkle of salt. And this
sounds good.
Is Portland Hunt and Alpine Clubs in cold blood.
Cheers.
Cheers.
See you next time.